Hey folks, for this video in our review for our final, I'm going to show you how to create major scales, which will also help in identifying them. So the pattern that we use for creating major scales is whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. And so whatever pitch we start on, whether it's in treble clef, bass clef, whatever, let's pick G for example, we are going to go through and create a pattern or a scale based on this pattern. So from G up a whole step is A up another whole step is to B. Then we need a half step between B and C. This is one of those places on the piano keyboard where in between B and C, there is only a half step. Even though we're going from white key to white key, there's no black key in between. It's only a half step apart. Then we have a whole step from C to D, another whole step from D to E, and again from E to F sharp, because again, in between E and F is another one of those strange places where in between E and F we have only a half step, but we need a whole step there. So instead of going up to F, we're going to go up one more to make a whole step up to F sharp. And then from F sharp to G, we have our final half step. So that's how we create major scales. And this also helps us to understand how key signatures are made, because in the key of G major, meaning what we need to make a G major scale, we only have F sharp. So because of the inclusion of our F sharp in our scale, we're going to put it over here by the clef at the beginning of the staff to indicate to folks, oh, hey, this is all we need in order to play in G major. Now, if we see other things pop up, that's why they're called accidentals, because like that's not actually supposed to be there. So when you do see an F sharp and there's actually a sharp already in the key signature, we actually call this a courtesy accidental, because we're just putting it there to remind you that, oh yeah, this is supposed to be sharp. So that is how you create a major scale with that whole, whole, half pattern using your piano keyboard. And whenever you see a scale, you can look at it and determine whether or not those are the whole steps and half steps that are there to identify it as a major scale.